Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of inspirational athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, tonight we meet a swimmer from Santa Teresa High School who takes big risks every day in hopes of living a normal, healthy life.
Schools are often thought to be one of the safest places for kids. But growing up, Yuuki Okazaki took a risk every time he walked into a classroom, or really, any time he stepped out of his house.
At age 2, I was diagnosed with peanut and milk allergies, along with a lot of other allergies.
Yuuki's allergies to milk and nuts are so severe, it makes everyday life a challenge.
So my reaction was airborne, and whenever I touched anything that had peanuts or milk, I would frequently get hives and swelling, and sometimes it got really severe to the point where I would get an anaphylactic reaction.
Yuuki's most dangerous allergic reaction occurred when he was just 4 years old.
My symptoms were so severe that I started to have swelling in my throat, and that brought me to a panic, because oftentimes the reason why people die from food allergies is when their throat swells up to the point where they can't breathe anymore.
His face totally changed, but he couldn't speak well because he couldn't get enough air. But he asked me, am I going to die?
I was administered an EpiPen, and we called 911, and I needed to go to the hospital to get treated for my symptoms.
Just scared. Just scared, and even now.
So Yuuki lived a life that was much different than most kids his age.
Ever since I was little, I was unable to interact with other kids due to the fact that if they were to eat something that had milk or peanuts in it before they met with me, if they were to touch me, I would get a reaction. So oftentimes I had to do things in isolation, and I didn't have many opportunities to socialize with other friends as I wanted to.
That is until Yuuki's parents found a clinical trial at Stanford Hospital, which claimed it could help people like Yuuki build tolerance to different allergies. Yuuki consumed small amounts of milk products every day over the course of 2 years. The risks were dangerous, but the reward, life-changing.
They have eliminated my concerns for cross-contamination.
Now, a handshake or a cough won't trigger Yuuki's allergies, and he's able to do so many things he wasn't able to before, like sports.
The reason why sports has been an extremely influential part of my life is because that was essentially the only way, besides at school, where I could interact with other friends.
He's definitely one that embodies more than just how fast he is or what his GPA is. He is someone truly remarkable and special.
Yuuki has a message for those who struggle with illnesses like his.
Sports was the way for me to forget about my food allergy symptoms. When I was swimming, I was able to be just like any other swimmer in the pool. And I hope you find an opportunity for yourself to find a way to pursue your passions and not have to constantly worry about your health condition.
Yuuki now goes to another treatment center in Southern California where the goal is for him to be completely cured of his allergies. But if that doesn't happen, to see where he began from having reactions 3 to 4 times a week to now is remarkable.
Yeah, much, much better. Such a scary thing, and those food allergies, you just nothing to fool around with. It's very scary. All right, thanks. So Yuuki is our Be Human Inspirational Athlete this week. To nominate your favorite inspirational athlete, download the Be Human app in the App Store and use the tag Inspirational Athlete to share what makes your nominee so inspirational. Be Human is humanizing social media. Be human, inspire, and be inspired.